Salute, 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 salute. Salute to everybody in the building. Spoon Juice, I see you, fam. You know, wonderful Mar Ree, salute, Queen. Lodi, what's good?
What's good? What's good? What's
Man,
good?
oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. You know, a lot of people probably running late. They done got blinded by the you know, was out there staring all in the sky, you know, with the wrong equipment on. Man, oh man. Shout out to the Eclipse, man. They you know, hopefully nobody lost phone signal or none of that other stuff while the eclipse was going on. You know, that was
You ain't gonna check it, Flo?
what you know, the internet services and all that. You know, hopefully, you know, it was from my understanding, everything went smooth. I ain't want to stick my head out and
Joseph, what's good, Lodi?
get hit with all type of gamma rays and things.
Flash, low red.
No doubt. Salute.
Long time, Lodi. Keep pushing.
Salute, Queen. Already. Man, you know, we got some wonderful things. Why salute, King? You know, I'm gonna definitely drop the link for y'all to come up here and politic with us on these couple topics that we got. But before we get this show kind of on the road, what I want to do is, you know, always take a moment of silence for all those who lost a loved one. You know, shout out to the Wilder family again, man. That's heartbreaking. You know, and anybody else who lost one, anybody in the culture, our brothers or sisters, man.
Yeah, it look like they're going every motherfucking day, man. Every fucking day on social media.
Man.
Shit depressing, you know what I mean? Like, god damn, somebody else, damn.
So it's too many to really name. Like I said, somewhere along the line, I'm gonna get a hold of one of these artists or graphic designers and let them do like a plaque, and we could show like the plaque.
It's too many for a plaque, man. What you gonna just put? Rest in peace to everybody?
Well,
you know, fit everybody on that shit.
Yeah, you know, man, we got to do something, man, because we're losing them a dime a dozen. But you know, just take a couple seconds and we'll get on with the show.
Well,
salute. We're having see, that's that solar eclipse messing with your camera, your sound, your internet. You know, probably got your foes in his face. Let me see. Let me copy this link real quick. What's going on, good peoples? You know, a lot of things, a lot of events had transpired over the week. Shout out to Team RPC. You know, celebrated their 16th anniversary. You know, the event looked so super dope. Boog, salute, King, already. You know, the link is in the chat. You know, y'all pull up accordingly. We can get this whole family discussion going on, because these things, these two cases are definitely is going to bring awareness, and you know, it's going to shock a lot of people, because you know, a lot of things that they telling us for our safety and things of that nature. It's almost like, do you compromise your safety for your do you want to say your security or your privacy? Is your safety worth your privacy? You know, with some of these companies, you're gonna get one or the other. You're gonna either be safe and they're gonna violate your privacy, or you're not gonna be that safe.
You ain't got no privacy. You in a fucking matrix. Ain't no privacy. Okay, that's just a word.
You know,
ain't no privacy.
Let me make sure I drop the disclaimer real quick. Just letting people know that under Section 107 Copyright Act, you know, 1976, allowance is made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. You know, the views and opinions expressed in the media comments on this channel are those of the speakers and authors and not necessarily anybody else. You know, let me see. Top well, Spoon Juice, we're gonna need Spoon Juice do some talking today, bro.
Yeah, you pull it up, you're gonna have to run your mouth.
Yeah, you got to talk. You got to talk a little bit. We got some these two topics that definitely need some assistance with. Per se. Yeah. Wow, salute King already. Dope man, super
We
dope.
got a full house on this shit.
Yeah,
Salute.
listen, these two topics, man.
Hold on, let me
Top book, salute, loaded.
Salute, boo.
here we go. All right. Chip, salute. Big Boo, salute.
What's good, loaded? I
Peace,
see you, why?
Spoo Juice, salute.
Angie Baby, salute.
Peace to the chat.
Wendy 617, salute. Already, man. ROPC in the building, as always. Man, oh man, oh man. Listen. Let
Give
me
me a couple of seconds. Let me fire one up real quick.
all right. I don't see no. I'm oh shoot. Nikki Boo, salute, Queen. Already,
Salute,
you know,
salute. All right.
we're gonna have this great conversation. Is your safety worth your privacy, or vice versa? Like, should your privacy be compromised in order to keep you safe? Anybody can chime in. And I'm
No.
Privacy overrules safety, but also I think in this country we still got something called personal choice. So if you want to give up your privacy for safety, I think you got a right to do that.
okay.
The problem is when they make laws that you don't agree with, but this country is about majority rule. So, you know, if the majority vote for it, then we go with it. But like, I don't like when Congress just push shit on us saying it's for the constituents and it's really for them.
All right. Here's the thing, though. It's always been something that where they create the problem, then they wait for you to ask for help, and then they give you a bunch of solutions that don't make no sense. So it's like, we'll escalate crime, and then we'll let a lot of people get away with certain things, and then you're gonna ask for some kind of help, and then we just start surveilling you. No, that's not cool.
Yeah, I don't like the artificial intelligence only because it's one thing to have man profile another man, but when computers start profiling you, we really lost. And when artificial intelligence could make a mistake like that, that means the people that created that put that in there. I don't believe in conspiracy, but what I'm saying is the information they use is gonna paint a certain picture of black people. So whatever they do, I'm thinking it's gonna affect black people in an adverse way more than the other people.
That's a fact. Scorpio Mama, salute. El Plaga, salute, King. Listen, I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show this first case, this first scenario. I'm gonna play the video a little bit, and then we're gonna chime in on it because I honestly had no clue this was going on. Rock, I see you, King. Salute. But you know, this is real. This is not coming from me. This is not a alleged. This is basically been reported and documented. So let me touch on this. Let me share my screen.
Could be spying on you. Your car could be spying on you, and at least one automaker is sharing that information. Let's go. I'm suggesting
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Linda Stouffer. A Henry County woman learned it was happening to her when
Turn it up. I can't hear.
Yeah, it's
She's
low.
warning others about the issue. New at 6, Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray is live with how you can find out if your data has also been shared. Justin.
Yeah, Linda, Tanika Clay requested her LexisNexis consumer file. This is it. More than 200 pages, most of it from General Motors, data about her driving from the onboard computer in her car.
Time out. So let me make sure I explain this for those who didn't hear this.
Yeah, because I didn't really hear.
Imagine you go buy a vehicle, right?
Right.
And they, you know, one of the selling features for the vehicle is, listen, you can get OnStar in the vehicle. This way, if your vehicle get lost, you know, if you lock your keys in the car, we get you some assistance out there. You know, all the bells and whistles, right? Now, what they don't inform you is that it's like a computer, so it computes all of your driving habits. So if you're riding, no seatbelt on. If you're speeding, it's documenting all it, and it keeps a file. But they share that file with the insurance company. So then the insurance company can come and say, well, listen, man, you got some bad job habits, man. You know, on numerous occasions, no seatbelt on, you know, you braking too hard, you doing XYZ, we're gonna raise your insurance premium.
My lady got that in her car, but voluntarily to get her insurance down.
Now they tell you to get it down, but it keeps a report. I know. I'm gonna let them finish telling about the report and all this other stuff.
No, this sounds different. When she got in her car, she put in there because she wanted her rates to go down. She want them to track her driving record.
She must don't never speed.
She do speed. That's why she put that in there to stop getting tickets and get her insurance down. But no, I don't want to interrupt your video. Play the video.
Okay, no doubt. Say cool salute, King. Let me run back to the video real quick.
So this is it.
This is it.
Hundreds of pages.
Hundreds of pages. This is my LexisNexis Consumer Disclosure Report.
LexisNexis Consumer Disclosure Report.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk behind her, man, because the shit is low. I don't think everybody can hear.
Called.
Hundreds of pages of data on Tamika Clay's LexisNexis.
Hundreds of pages. That means they've been recording and recording and recording her pretty much her driving history from the time she had the vehicle.
Credit report from her Chevy Camaro.
Connecting to OnStar.
She's learned the OnStar system is tracking things like acceleration events, high speed events, and hard brake events.
Hold on. So it tracks if you speed, if you brake too hard, you know, pretty much any violations, they're reporting this.
They're supposed to tell you if they gonna what they do with the. They're supposed to tell you, one, if they keep the data, and two, if they use it or sell it to somebody. Because they're not giving that to the insurance company free. They're probably selling your information.
Well, you know, it's just, listen, the fact that they even documenting this is crazy. You know, when I buy a vehicle, you know, I'm not buying a vehicle to give you my entire life, and you know, there's gonna be times that I'm gonna speed. There's gonna be times where, you know, I might jump in the car and not have my seatbelt on for a few blocks or whatsoever. I don't feel like.
Do you think that's in the fine print when they sign up for OnStar? Because you know, a lot of times we don't read stuff.
It might be, and let's just say it is. Now y'all know by being here today. If you have it, if you don't have it, you know, check behind it. Go get a copy of it and read through it, because it's amazing what for them to volunteer that type of information to the insurance company. That means the insurance company and them already had a side deal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of these companies that we give our information sell our information. That's how we get robocalls. That's how we get customers and all that bullshit calling our phone and all that junk mail, right? Because again, a cell phone is not listed. When you get in, what they call them when they call your phone with that bullshit?
Telemarketing. It's robocalls, the scam calls, and all of that.
When you get telemarketing calls on your cell phone company sold your information. You can't just randomly get nobody's cell phone number. Like before, you used to just go on the phone book and just call people all day. Now, most people don't even have a landline in their house. Most people do not have a landline in their house, especially young people. 35 and under go strictly cell phone.
This is crazy, man.
How they get your information? How do they know to send you? How do the Progressive know to just send you some shit to sign up for their insurance and you don't even drive?
Yeah, you know,
right?
Because they definitely sell the information. Facebook, all of them too.
That is illegal though. When you sign up for some of this stuff, the law says, consumer laws tell you they gotta let you know what they're gonna do with your information. So some of them.
But most people don't read the fine print. They do tell you.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all know what the Patriot Act is?
It got a lot of stuff in it. It's not just one thing.
No, do you know what the Patriot Act is, right?
No, break it down for us.
That was passed in 2001 after 9/11, where the government is allowed to spy on you.
Exactly.
Was that
And
is that legal?
definitely after 9/11, it was really a wrap.
No, but it's other stuff
was
with
that
that. That's
legal?
what I was saying. It's not just that. It's like other stuff, but that's part of it though. That's what Chip was going on with. Do you want to give up your security for safety? So that part right there, we ain't have nobody voted for that. The government just did it.
All they gotta do is
But look what happened. We really don't want them to be able to just fly planes into shit.
but
Like,
nah, all
that
they
could've
gotta
been
do is
really
label
bad.
you domestic
Like, they threw
terrorist.
that shit into like a football field, or you know what I mean? Like, so it's certain shit, like what they call a boom. They use national security to get away with a lot of bullshit, but national security is a real thing.
All right, hold on. Let me get to the end of this video because
Is
they
it really?
explain more at the end of what they were trying to do or what's going on, and I really want everybody to get what's happening.
And GM shared 603 of those entries with data brokers.
OnStar app, you know, you're thinking safety and if it gets stolen, but certainly not spying on me and sending information to the insurance company.
It's the exact same scenario described in this proposed class action lawsuit filed just one day after Clay received her LexisNexis report this month. Clay requested the report because her insurance had gone up 80%, and when she tried to shop,
Let me time it out right here. Her insurance went up 80% from those reports that they're sending. First of all, they send it to her credit report.
Though, Chip, because she actually driving that way. You gotta drive safe though. You can't really just do whatever you want in your car.
No, but what he's saying is she wasn't aware that was on there. So any new car, really, any car from 2015 on, all of these new cars got that, whether you know it or not.
Wait. Let me understand. Because OnStar is a service, a paid service.
Yes.
You're telling me that OnStar is watching people without them having the service?
It's not just
let me just break it down a little further.
One is not just OnStar. Two, it's the stuff that they have in your car for you to have Bluetooth.
No, but that's a lawsuit. You can't surveil me without telling me.
Now,
that
hold on.
right there is illegal.
Hold on now. Let me make sure you understand this. If you got navigation in your car, right?
Yes.
Navigation warns you when they got speed traps.
Yes, they do.
Okay. So if it's legal for them to warn you that there's a speed trap ahead, it's legal for them to document that you're driving way faster than you should be.
But
No,
your navigation,
it's not legal for you to do that without telling me. You cannot secretly spy on somebody. That's
It's not
violating
secretly
my
telling you. You know by you pressing
Yo,
that you want faster than you should be.
do you see where we headed at in this world with that what's all that shit Tion, like with the AI and how they about to be able to track your every move, like every little thing you do. So it's not even really that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you about the Patriot Act. It's the same thing. They could spy on you illegally. It has nothing to do with it. All we gotta do is label you domestic terrorist, and we could tap.
Well, once they label you, it's not illegal no more. If they label you, it's not illegal.
But you don't got to be a terrorist. You don't got what makes me a domestic terrorist?
I guess whatever their criteria. I'm not disputing what you're saying. Well, my point is that if they label you, illegal spying is if they don't say nothing. They just watching you and listening to you talk to your grandmother. That's illegal spying. But if they label you a domestic terrorist, then you know all your rights go out the window right then and there.
What do you think Edward Snowden was getting in trouble for telling people exactly what you just saying? Wash. For saying exactly what you're saying. They was watching you for no reason.
Yeah, but they wasn't prosecuting nobody on that. When you bring that, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. You're 100% right, and he's never going to come back to America because of it. So again, I'm not saying you got bad information. I'm just saying that they never used that against nobody because legally you can't get them in court with that. Now I don't know what they're doing with the information or whatever, but again, he fucked up because he told other shit too.
No,
he's
not only
did he say they spying on us. He said they spying on other countries. That you're not supposed to tell. Now you're talking about national security, whether it's legal or not legal. So he fucked himself by trying to some information. Like again, see, like black people, conspiracy people, right? They always be like, "Oh, the government, the Fed, they gonna get me. But they don't really have nothing that you want. Like, we're not really doing shit that the government wants. But he did some shit that the government wanted, and they acted his ass. He can't never come back to America. He's gonna get the death penalty. In the Julian Assange too. The same thing. Whether it's true or not, you can't tell America's secret. That's espionage. That's going to, you can't do it. Whether it's true or not, you can't do it.
In my opinion, why the only thing the government wants is to keep us in line. Once we step out of line, it's a problem.
Allegedly. I'm gonna say
allegedly.
I don't disagree, because we've been through a lot. So all the black leaders that died, the government had a hand in there somewhere, right? So I'm not disputing nothing you saying.
Rizza Islam got banned for what? For saying something about vaccinations and speaking the truth. And once you step out of line, it's going to be a problem.
All right, hold on. Let me play a little bit more of this video, so we can kind of stay on track.
An insurance broker sent a denial letter and suggested she check her LexisNexis records to see why.
All this
So hold on. Not only that, so after they raised her insurance, she tried to get insurance from another company, and then they told her denied. Why? They got a copy of this report, and they told her, listen, you need to go check the report.
She need to sue if she don't have the service of OnStar, right?
She
because
do
when
have
you
the service.
I'm saying the paid service. When you buy a car, OnStar service don't come free. You got paid to use OnStar. Just like you got paid to use the satellite radio.
Is it monthly?
Look, have you ever gotten in a vehicle?
They still have the device in your car, which is how they're going to track you. Look, say you get it, you bought the car today. You don't want OnStar today, you want it next week. It's already in your vehicle.
Yo, anytime you want to use,
if they using that information without telling you,
they do tell you.
That's the lawsuit. That's what I'm saying. This lady can probably sue OnStar for taking the information and for spying on. I don't even have the service. You don't have a right to report my driving. You
but she has the service.
Stop. It has nothing to do with OnStar. Every time you get in your vehicle and you use Bluetooth, it's a certain name that come up. It's called LEXIS, Lexus. They're not lying. It asks you for you to use this. You got to authorize it. You have to say okay for you to even use the Lexus to link your Bluetooth. Once you say okay, everything, if the information you volunteer yourself once again.
But then there you have it. So you gotta not do these things. That's what Chip was saying. If you want convenience, if you want to use modern technology, that comes with it.
So I use Bluetooth because I want to listen to music, but you're actually analyzing and using all my information, everything I do in the car.
Yeah, that's where it's illegal. That's what I'm saying. I guess me
personally, man.
I gotta read that. Like I don't have no owner's manual. But if y'all got owner's manuals, y'all need to read where the OnStar comes. Because I'm gonna Google all of y'all know me.
No,
I'm gonna Google all this shit tonight and find out what the law is or whatever.
That has nothing to do with
illegal shit or legal shit.
This has nothing to do with OnStar.
In your owner's manual, when you go to the OnStar, it tell you OnStar saves all of your information and have a right to do with it. Just like YouTube and social media. We don't own none of this shit. Google own all this shit. Google could actually take all of your videos.
Was she leasing the car? Was it finance or she bought the car?
She bought the car.
It was her
what
car.
Happened is
yes.
Let me make sure I go back so that y'all really understand what happened to this lady. So she bought it and she asked for that service.
Cars, essentially turning into a computer and collecting data.
Then she put herself in a burn.
Michael Brooks is executive director of the Center for Auto Safety and says technology is ahead of the law here.
Right now, there are no federal laws requiring that automakers have privacy protections for their owners or cybersecurity protections on their vehicles.
So
it's not illegal. It's not illegal. So now that you know that.
So now that y'all, everybody's sitting in the chat, if you own a vehicle or if you plan on getting your child a vehicle, this is what y'all facing, man. Listen,
but you can rip out the OnStar. You don't have to.
Wise, you keep saying OnStar.
Why do you have to buy with it? Is it mandatory?
Look, if you want to use your Bluetooth, I keep saying this. If you check
the Bluetooth, is it mandatory? It comes with the car. Can we be like, no, I don't want that shit?
The Bluetooth is not tracking your driving record. We talking about.
Here's what happened, right? The way they get you is they tell you These features are safety features, and by having them, we're gonna lower your insurance. So anytime you go get an insurance quote,
correct,
it's gonna give you the lowest probably because you got all these safety.
How low can you go, Chip? If I got a fucking good driving record, 15, 20 fucking years straight, no accidents or some little not my fault, right? And I go there. I mean, how low can you go? I don't need that shit. But I'm saying $30.
If you black and you live in a certain area, your insurance is gonna be a certain price no matter how you drive.
Yeah, so I don't understand.
But it's not that.
If you a fucked up driver, you gonna pay the fucked up money. If you a good driver, what you gonna get even better?
Drive safe and you don't gotta worry about this shit.
No, hold on.
What's good is it, Chip? If somebody steal your vehicle, they can track it down.
Now hold on. Now we going hard on
what is it good for? Answer that question.
OnStar do a lot of stuff.
Now, hold on. Let me make sure y'all understand this, because y'all going hard on OnStar.
It's not.
If that's the case, go hard on your TV in your house.
And every electronic device you have has the ability to spy on you. Especially, it's not even a matter of you giving them permission or not, because you could turn off a lot of the permissions, but certain tracking things is still on.
Yeah, but you paying OnStar to fucking spy on you. That's what it seems like, right? You paying to get spied on.
We understand that technology could track you. What we saying here, though, based on this video, the company used that information and it hurt this lady.
I think they scammed her. I mean,
that's a problem.
Here's what I keep saying. I don't know if you ever noticed when you get in the car, when you get in a car with Bluetooth, it says Lexus, Lexis. It pops up on the screen on every car, every vehicle, and it says, "Do you want to use this?" That's what the information is being tracked from. That's why Chip said Lexus Nexus. We don't understand. If you look up the word, you see what I'm talking about. It's in almost all the new vehicles.
But how can Bluetooth track your driving record? I don't understand that part. How does that
easy? Because it's tracked by satellite.
That's the other thing. It don't have to be on for them to spy on you.
It's a satellite. It's a satellite that's able to track. Listen, like that's how you know how you use your GPS. You use GPS.
Number
it's
two,
by satellite.
My second question: who is the person that's actually watching this technology? Who is Lexus Nexus? Who are they?
AI.
Yes, correct.
AI watching that shit, recording everything, and they deliver it to the insurance company.
If I don't got OnStar, if I don't have OnStar,
you still have Lexus Nexus.
No, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. If I don't have OnStar, I just got my Bluetooth, my regular, whatever it is, and I'm listening to my Bluetooth in my car. And whatever reason, my insurance go, what the lady say, 80%? Just because of my Bluetooth? I want to know what information you use to know how I drive.
Everything that the Bluetooth monitors everything.
But they have to tell me that, because now I want to know if that's legal. Because even though is it legal for you to give my information to a third party?
Well, that's why she's going to try to sue them.
But you see what Chip said? Chip played what he said. There's no law against that.
Nope.
There's no law against
and it. She signed up for the service. So if you signed up for it,
she got to be the one to set the precedent. She got to be the first one to sue, so that now everybody knows that now you can sue them for doing that. If nobody sets the precedent, they're going to keep doing that.
These companies have big money, so unless you can outlast the court case,
you ain't lying.
Yeah,
you ain't lying. You know you.
Bro, you get one of these lawyers that need these kind of cases like this that set precedent. These lawyers take these cases for free because it's going to help their law firm.
But here's what I'm saying to you. Wise. Same how Michael Jackson got killed. Somebody had to pay off his doctor to do what he did. Like anybody can pay off a lawyer.
You going into a whole nother. Michael Jackson was a dope fit. He squirted that dope in his arm. He got that doctor to come over there and shoot him up.
Hold on.
What I'm saying is, right? Their money's long. They could pay off your lawyer to just.
But what I'm saying, and the doctor that squirted them went to jail too. That doctor went to jail
for 2 years, 3 years, probably less.
It doesn't matter. He went to jail, and he don't have no practice no more.
All right, so you know the assignment it's for anybody. If you have a vehicle, if you plan on getting your child a vehicle, anything like that, do some research. Do as much research as possible on the features of your vehicle.
Exactly.
Tag, so on and so forth.
You'll
This
see what
way,
I'm talking about.
you can be mindful.
You definitely put me up on something, Chip, because I didn't know
that. Getting the vehicle with all the bells and whistles.
My girl got that thing in her car that actually track your driving and all of that. But she needed that because she drive crazy for no reason. So knowing that she got that in the car, she's way less aggressive in her driving.
You're wise. You use the Bluetooth when you get in the car, right?
Yeah.
When you get in the car, look, it's gonna pop up. It's gonna be a word. It's gonna be LEXIS.
No, I believe you.
That's the other thing.
9 times. I believe you, Fair.
Let's not even say the driving. Your tire pressure. You know, the tire pressure of your. You know, there's sensors that go off.
Yeah,
those sensors is monitored.
These days, though.
So if you ride around and that exclamation mark is on your vehicle, you know your insurance could go up. You ride around with baloney tires.
Yeah,
I just know if it's like you said though, Chip. Once for one, if it ain't no regulation against it, then they not doing nothing wrong. But when the people know, though, understand what I'm saying. When the people know that's what you're doing, and your bottom line start getting affected because people don't want the disservice, they'll stop doing that. So you doing the right thing, Chip, by bringing the awareness because people don't know. I had no idea.
I got another awareness for y'all. We are half an hour in on this topic. Topic number 2. This topic right here, this affects everybody that ever traveled, ever wanted to travel, ever thought about traveling.
Overseas or just regular travel?
Just regular traveling. Let me ask. I'm gonna ask a question in the chat, right? And it's for the panel too. What is the most amount of cash that you can have on your person, whether on you or in your bag, traveling from state to state?
I think I know where you're going.
Anybody tell me the most that you can have in cash?
You're talking about the airport that took the dude money and never gave it back?
Listen, I'm just saying. Somebody,
I know where you're going. I don't know the amount. I don't know. 10,000. It depends. It depends.
Okay, you say it depends. Anybody in the chat? What is the most amount of money you can have in cash when you're traveling? I got another 10,000. Let me see. Anybody else on the panel? 10,000.
I heard, but I don't know. I heard it was 10 grand, but
I don't know, bro. I forgot because they be locking you up for anything.
Okay. You know.
I think it was like 100,000. I think I saw a story.
No.
$100,000 because he couldn't say where he got the money from.
Yeah, they can't carry that much money on.
Yeah. Now let me make sure I explain this to y'all before I get into the case. By law, traveling from state to state,
10,000
airplane, right?
While you Google that,
there is no limit of cash that you. If they create a limit, that was just to
safety issues.
That was just to give reason for them to search you,
to harass you. Pretty much,
there's no limit, per se. Now, what these individuals have done is the same way how we're disputing how much you can carry, how much you can't carry. They took it upon themselves to say, well, hey, they don't know the law. So guess what? We're going to target these individuals. We're going to use the fact that I know a lot of my homeboys and homegirls that said, I don't want to get no bank account. I'd rather carry, I'm going to put my cash in my shoebox or in my safe. To hell with a bank account. They're just going to take your money, if computers go down, all your money gone. Well, if you're carrying cash, right, and you don't know the law, they can confiscate your money.
They do.
The people, some of the reasons that some people give for not having a bank account be irrational, though. In today's society, in the way you gotta move, it's kind of, even though personally I didn't have no bank account until 9/11. I'm into the pandemic. I was one of them people that saved my money in my house. I ain't even gonna lie. But It's more beneficial to have a bank account.
You know, and listen, I'm telling you, there is so many people that I run across that be like, yo, man, I ain't messing with them bank systems. They just gonna take your money. Da 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 da. I'm gonna save it shoebox way, or I like to keep it on because whatever the case may be.
That's what I'm saying, Chip. Some of those reasons be irrational.
All right, now let me play this case right so that y'all can understand what's going on out here in the world.
Are we gonna be able to hear it? This is a different video. Can we gonna be able to hear it, Chip?
Yeah, I hope.
TSA has one mandate: securing air travel. But screeners are looking for more than just weapons or explosives. They're also looking for money. TSA Rule 100.4 tells screeners to alert police when they find large amounts of currency concealed within someone's bag, even though traveling with large amounts of currency is not illegal.
Time out. We're going to stop it right there. If it's not illegal to travel with large amounts of currency, then why the hell are you telling TSA to signal you if I got large amounts of currency on me?
It's called profiling.
Another form of stop and frisk.
Let's think about it.
Another form of stop and frisk.
You can't assume somebody's doing something, but you really it's not every day that somebody just gonna come through with 100,000 cash in their luggage.
But if they do, that's their business.
That's why it's not illegal. No, you're right.
You're saying that maybe for let me say it this way. Maybe for our people, it might not be a regular thing.
Correct. Profiling.
But other people,
exactly. Profiling.
Those other people don't get searched.
Chip, let me ask you this, right? If you just saw a motherfucker outside with 30 grand on him, you ain't gonna think that's weird?
See, a lot of things would occur,
but we don't know what we don't know what he get ready to do with his 30 grand.
Listen, what I'm saying. You can't assume there's anything illegal about having it, because, like he said, there's no law against having it. What I'm saying is, to see somebody with that much cash on you, you're gonna be like, wow, it's gonna be.
Now, here's the thing. Nobody's going to be walking around flashing that money, just like the person at the airport. They wasn't flashing it. It was concealed in their luggage. You're surfing, looking for a reason to fuck with somebody.
The point is that they have it. If you know somebody that got that much money on them, you're going to be wondering why. Not so much where they get it from, because that's none of your business. You will be wondering why they got so much money on them. And now, as law enforcement, though, because you got to look at both sides of the street. We looking at being harassed. You got to look at a motherfucker coming through the airport with $100,000 cash.
Can I ask you a question? If you seen a Hasidic going to Israel with $100,000, would you question him?
Say that again.
If you seen a Jewish person going to Israel with $100,000, would you question them?
I see anybody that got $100,000 on them for no fucking reason, I will question that. I don't care.
You don't know the reason though. You don't know why they got it.
Again.
Hold on. Let me go back into the case because I want them to explain. You know, this way we covered.
The cash that appeared to be hidden. Isn't anything wrong with South Korea?
That's not true when flying domestically. Yet drug agents in Charlotte offered this LA-bound passenger a deal. Sign a form abandoning his $100,000 or face a lengthy federal investigation.
They cheated.
Sign a deal.
It was a trip.
For you to take my $100K.
There's more to the story. They did a whole investigation. This town was cheating people. They was doing that to a lot of people.
Listen, I'm gonna go into it because you know this affects every single one of my brothers and sisters that's traveling. You know, like especially if you one of the ones that don't like to have a bank account and you want to go to, let's say, Vegas. You know, who knows what you want to do? You want to travel. You might have cash because you ain't got no card. You ain't using Cash App enough. You strictly cash money. You know, that's how you
1,000% right. I ain't saying whatever I gotta do, I'm not signing that. Because if I got $100,000, that means I could get a lawyer. Whatever I gotta do, I'm not signing that.
All right, let's see what are the ramifications for not signing it?
Options to avoid all that, not to sound like a used car salesman, but I'm going to give you all your options. You can walk away from that money. I'm going to seize the money, but if you want to walk away from a federal investigation that's linked to the money, those are your options.
Time out. So if you want to walk away from a federal investigation that's linked to this money, hey, I'm just telling you, we
They're the
investigate.
ones that's linking it. See what he
Well,
doing is
the Fed's gonna have to come
he's-
investigate because I'm not signing my bread over.
There you go.
Even
There you
if
go.
you walk, the Fed's gonna come and investigate
Okay.
your ass. After you
Okay.
walk, they gonna
Okay.
follow your ass
Listen
for
what
6
he
months.
said.
Bring it on.
Take more money from you.
No,
Boo,
mind
listen
you,
what he's saying. He's really a street dude. He's running the flim on him. Listen what he said to him. First
The
of all,
only way I'm walking away from that money is if I know it's dirty money. If that's money that I worked for or
If
hustled
I
to
don't
get,
want
whatever,
an investigation.
I'm not walking away from my money. No.
Yeah, I'm not walking away.
Now,
I'm
here's the
going with my
situation.
money. Wherever the money go, I'm going with
I
him. I ain't
go.
going no
Exactly.
Stay in
motherfucking
the
way.
state with that money.
Well,
I'm
only
not
way
leaving
you
out
go-
of this airport. I'm not leaving out of this airport. Do it. If I'm
Yeah,
under
I ain't
arrest,
going. Y'all gonna have to throw me behind whatever you want to throw me in.
Whatever,
what
under,
that money? Do what
behind.
with you? I'm with
I
you.
ain't going no motherfucking
What
way.
they-
Give me another lawsuit because y'all beat me ass because I said
Yeah.
I want my money back.
But what they really trying to say is, we're gonna tax you. The federal government gonna come after you and try to tax you for some of that money that you walking
Well,
away with.
tax
First
me,
of
nigga.
all,
I don't give a
listen what
fuck.
he doing. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is gay. First of all, he's not no fucking federal agent. He don't start no investigation.
all right, hold on. Let me go back to the video because that's Wild, you said something critical.
But if you sign in, nobody from the U.S. Attorney's Office will contact you.
3 years later, he's still trying to get his money back from the federal government.
Oh, man.
Court
See
records
what I'm
show
saying?
Clayton County narcotics officers use similar disclaimer of ownership forms at Atlanta's airport.
Any check bags?
Clayton County officers found neither drugs nor money in 93% of these
This was
jet
a
bridge
big story.
searches, according to our review of more than a year of Drug Task Force logs. But they were still able to seize more than $1 million cash for reasons such as the money was concealed within clothing or it smelled like marijuana.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out now. Wait. Let me show you the dirty game that they be playing, man.
You travel from New York to Atlanta. Everything up there is legal in New York to smoke weed. My clothes, my apparel is just fogged up with the shit. I come through. Oh, we're gonna take this shit because you smell like marijuana. Well, I just came from New York.
Your money smell like marijuana, so we're gonna confiscate it.
Smoking.
Cease and desist. you coming up on that?
There's a lot of bullshit going on,
Man,
man.
this right here,
If you
man.
ain't got nothing else to do, I don't care if it take 9 years. I'm not just letting y'all take my money. You know what's crazy? They not even taking the money and putting it in their pocket. They taking that money and giving it to their state. They
Yeah.
seizing your shit and giving it to the state.
Some of that money disappears, Wise.
It's a racket. That's a racket.
Some of that money
Hold on, let me go back to the
Flying to California can be suspicious. The passenger was flying from Atlanta, a known drug hub city, to San
Huh?
You heard what he said?
Where do you get that Atlanta is a known drug hub city?
No.
That's straight racial
call that in
profiling.
court?
So he gonna
Yeah,
get
I
$100,000 back on top of a big ass lawsuit. Racial profiling, blatantly.
Yeah.
He coming from Atlanta to go
to with paperwork. You
California.
you gotta come with a cashier's check saying I took this money out and I'm going to do whatever. Like you literally gotta
Hey.
roll with proof. And this is another thing that we always say as black people. Oh, if it was a white man, that's everybody knows that. Everybody know that we get treated different, so we gotta move different.
For
We don't
real?
get treated-
For real?
Look, am I bugging? All right, look. This is what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying, right? Whenever a black man get caught up in a certain crime, they always say, "Oh, if he was white, he wouldn't have treated him like that. If he was white, da da da." We know that, so we do gotta move different because they gonna treat us different. That's a fact. Or you gonna be on that chair with homeboy,
If
3 years
you
later,
gonna treat me like that, you gonna pay for it. I don't give a fuck what we know, and that's the problem. People just bend to the rules all the time. Like you moving the goalposts just because I'm black. I can't travel with
they do that, but
$100,000.
they do.
No. Then guess what? At the end of your investigation, you're gonna give me back my 100,000 plus another 100,000 or more for the shit you put
I
me
don't
through.
disagree. I don't disagree. The way my attitude is set up on principle
Why it
alone,
taking so long, man, with the investigation? Why this shit taking so
Because
long?
they don't want to give him his money back.
Let me
And
let
he
them.
don't got no charges.
Let me let
But
them
I didn't see no
explain.
lawyer though. I saw him. I didn't see no lawyer.
They lawyers, they got better lawyers.
Hold on.
Yeah, the law is the law.
San
I understand they
Francisco, a
got better
known
lawyers,
drug
but at some
source
point,
city.
you're gonna have to
Civil
charge me with
forfeiture is
something.
actually
So Atlanta is a known drug hub, and California
a
is.
city to San Francisco, a known drug source city.
This is
That could have
nasty
been that
work.
man's life savings.
This is nasty work.
Every
you got
city is known, huh?
How many times you got caught up in the
Civil
street?
forfeiture is actually
Traveling while black.
These
than
mother-
criminal
yeah,
They
these
arrest you
Hold on, hold
in
motherfuckers
a
got
black
game.
uniform.
I want y'all to hear this clearly. The man says, hold on.
Source city.
Civil forfeiture is actually easier than criminal forfeiture.
Dan Alvin and the Institute for Justice have successfully sued
Civil.
the DEA and other agencies to get passengers' money back.
Perversely, it's actually easier to forfeit someone's property from an innocent person who is not charged or convicted of a crime than it is from a criminal defendant who actually is convicted of a crime.
In nearly all airport cash seizures we've reviewed, no drugs were found, and the passengers were not arrested or charged with a crime. And the vast majority.
Time out. Time out. So you wasn't arrested, you ain't charged no crime, but you ain't got your money either.
You heard what he said though. He actually sued, and some people got it. The problem is, if you ain't got no money for no lawyer, your ass is out. That's fucked up. It's fucked up what they do. They legally robbing people. Tell you the truth.
But the state pays for their lawyers.
Yes, you're
The
right.
state
I'm
got
not
them covered.
questioning that. I'm not debating you on none of that. It's fucked up. I saw this. There's so many. You see, they done see the $1 million. Motherfucker just, but see, it's the getting you to sign that paper where the catch is at. You see what I'm saying? They want you to sign that paper so you can say, I ain't do shit, but you can have my money. By you signing that paper, it's saying you did something wrong. Don't ever sign the paper.
Hold on, we got.
I'm going 9 years. Whatever the
Shit, don't
investigation
sign the
is,
paper.
I
I
don't
don't
care.
know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. That sounds easy. It sounds
My
Listen,
grandkids
Sarah
do
don't
this, so
sign
you
the
go,
paper.
like, look,
You
look,
don't sign
look.
the paper, they still gonna take your
Yeah,
shit.
it sounds easy.
Exactly. And I'm not signing it because you're going to violate either way. So I'd rather
I'm
not sign
signing
it
That's what I'm
and
saying.
fight
I'm
for it
not
without
signing
dealing
no
with all of
paper.
that.
I'm not
Hold
signing
on.
no paper that says that you
We
can
got
just
2
have.
minutes left of this video. I want y'all to hear how grimy this is.
Of these cases, they just take the money. They don't take custody of the person. They, in effect, arrest the money instead of the person.
That's absolutely right. Especially in airport interdictions, it's almost always someone's cash is seized, but they're allowed to continue traveling to board their flight.
On location during this interview
How they
or
gonna say you back on
interrogation,
the same boat?
you are effectively required to prove that your money isn't from drugs in order for them not to take it right there on the scene.
The way that law enforcement conducts interdiction, the burden is on the person to prove that they're innocent and that their cash is not involved in any criminal activity.
You're either going to sign a consent form saying that you're allowing us to search them, okay, or I'm going to detain them, run my dog on it, and get a search warrant. Feel free to search the bag, sir.
It's not a consensual interview in those circumstances. It's an ambush.
Atlanta News First Investigates found plainclothes DEA task force officers picking out passengers and searching bags at Hartsfield-Jackson gates, including this canine handler from Brookhaven Police. How many innocent people do you have to search before you find what you're looking for?
Sir, I've got nothing to say to you.
So we went straight to the top, Drug Enforcement Administration headquarters here in Northern Virginia. We gave the agency days advance notice that we wanted to sit down for an interview. But after we arrived in the nation's capital, the DEA said it didn't have time to answer our questions about the airport searches.
They don't want word about this getting out. They don't want the public to know about what they're doing. They want to be able to continue seizing money from innocent people that they never charge with a crime so that they can keep that money and put it back into their slush funds that they can then spend on any activities they want, including generating even more revenue for DOJ, DEA, and these other agencies.
They keeping the money for themselves, for the government. That's wild.
That is, listen, man, listen.
I'll be sick if that ever happened to me. If they got away with my, I'll be sick. I'll probably get arrested, though. I ain't even going to lie.
Listen,
I will probably get a charge.
I'm just trying to tell y'all, I'm trying to help in advance. These are things that's occurring. These are things that's happening. And because a lot of us don't know the law, didn't study the law, don't have a lawyer at hand, these, they're definitely just taking your papers.
They don't even have an amount. What if you going on vacation? What if I say I'm going to Atlantic City to ball the fuck out?
Listen.
No, you a drug dealer. We taking your money. So that means I got two. Look at the shit that was in the papers. It was concealed in his clothes. So what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to walk around with $10,000 like hanging out in my pocket?
No, hell no. That makes no sense.
They wilding. They legally robbing people, yo. But
if you could know the law, it's still gonna question.
That lawyer did say that they sued successfully. It's the headache that you got to go through to sue a motherfucker. But again, if especially that's your life savings, you gonna fight that. You're not gonna sign that paper.
I seen a dude. He was taking the money to do some business that he had during COVID, and that same thing happened to him. And that was legit money. It's crazy.
You gonna sign that paper and leave your $100,000 in the airport, or they gonna have to put some handcuffs on you?
See what you just said? Put some handcuffs on you. Like for real? I'm traveling. That's what I gotta go through.
No, so you just leave. You just gonna give up your $100,000 chip? You too? You gonna just give up the money?
Wow. Let me explain. I'm gonna explain this case to you, right? So the man, during COVID, he lost his job, right? His mother wound up passing away.
Right.
He received
her insurance money. I saw
money
that
to my insurance money. So he decided, listen, in North Dakota, they got a pickup truck that I could use and I could start a towing business.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I'm gonna go take just $28,000 or $30,000 whatsoever. I'm flying out to North Dakota to go get it and drive the vehicle back. Listen, they still confiscated his money.
Yes.
And listen what they said. He told them, listen, I got proof who I was talking to out there. I got pictures of the vehicle. I'm showing you the address I'm going to. I'm showing you, the death proceeds from my mother's insurance. And they still took the money.
But did he sign the paper saying they can have it?
Listen, we can go buck crazy and we could, spaz out in the airport and really make the scene ugly. You still out your papers, and now you got assault charges on top of.
All right, so even if you leave peacefully, I'm saying, are you going to sign that paper saying they can have the money?
No.
I ain't signing shit.
I ain't signing no paper.
Listen, I'm not an N-word no more, but I almost guarantee you that if you're going to take my 100, especially in that case, I got this paper showing where I got this money from, you're going to definitely have to put some handcuffs on me. You probably ain't going to have to beat me up, but you're going to put me in the chokehold because I'm not going to fight the police. But when you say leave and I don't leave, and they're going to tell you, if you don't leave, I'm going to lock your ass up, then you're going to have to lock me up because I'm not going to voluntarily, and I'm definitely never going to sign that paper. That's a guarantee. Now, again, I'm not going to say nothing crazy about, I'm going to tear up the airport. Allegedly, I would never tear up no airport. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
But I feel like you shouldn't have to even go through that. Like, I have to get detained because I don't want to give up my money.
Right. I'm just saying, if so happened that you be in that situation.
No, I understand what you're saying. Well, I understand what you're saying. I just feel like it's once again, you're just being violated over and over. It's not any which way you look at it, you're getting violated.
Anybody in the chat going to sign the paper? That's what I want to know. I want to know who will sign the paper and just say, okay, I don't want to deal with this.
Fuck them papers.
How about that? Yeah, how about that? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I can't see myself. My hand ain't going to allow me to sign that paper, yo. And
but
look,
the thing,
this was worse, though. Listen what they doing. They forcing you into a hardship. Because if that's all your money, first of all, how you gonna go anywhere when you get off the plane? So y'all forcing me to now have to possibly, allegedly commit another crime. Y'all put me off the plane, bro.
Nah, that's why they're gonna end up that's why they're gonna end up having to pay him back more than that. They're gonna have to give him back more than his
3 years is a really long time.
Not always, yeah. See what you said, 3 years is too long. What you mean? Like I shouldn't have to wait a date.
It's bad all around. That's one of them situations where you black, you can't win. If you white, you can't win either. But most people that got money for lawyers find a way. Because he did say they successfully sued the government and got some people money back.
Hold on, let me go to.
That's a form of extortion. I don't know. I don't like how that sounds.
He gonna end up with more than 100,000 when that lawyer get finished with them.
Like, you gotta do our job. I'll make you good on your flight. So I'm like, do what you gotta do.
They didn't find anything suspicious in Tabari's bag. So what were they looking for?
He just is like, are you high? Have you smoked? Do you have any drugs in this bag? Do you have any money?
The DEA and other drug agents are seizing millions of dollars from departing passengers at Hartsfield-Jackson, mostly from flights to LA, even though it's completely legal to travel domestically with any amount of cash. We found dozens of cases in Atlanta's federal court, USA v. some amount of currency. That's right, in most cases, they don't arrest the passenger. They arrest their money, even when no drugs are found. The probable cause statements show that the cash is administratively forfeited as drug money if the passenger can't prove on the spot that their money is innocent.
You're even going to sign a consent form?
Come on.
That's gonna make me mad.
Listen, your money is forfeited.
That's gonna make me mad. Just that tone of talking to me, like, first of all, I'm gonna be upset that you singled me out, right? But I do understand airport security. Going through the airport, you're liable to be pulled off the line, get searched. They put me in that machine before. I didn't like it. I don't know if you ever been in that machine where you got to step on your feet and put your hands up. They definitely put me in that machine before. But so I understand airport security. But when you roll up on me and say, you're a fucking drug dealer unless you prove that you're not. And then dude shows him the paper. Look, I got this money from my mom's life insurance. You're still a fucking, that's not enough proof. So what's proof? What is proof? What can I legally show you to prove that I don't sell drugs?
There is nothing that you can show. You that at the end of the day, you know, for all my people that like to make it rain in the club, be mindful, man. Listen,
don't fly out of Jackson to LA.
You definitely don't want to do that. Man.
Get a cashier's check.
That shit can happen in New York too.
So
put it on your Cash App card.
Like I said, man, you know, I just want to bring some awareness. You know, I know today was an eventful day with the clips and all that other stuff, but when I seen these two cases pop up, you know, shout out to Brother J Lo. He kind of threw the assist on one of the cases, and then Rhea, she threw the assist on the other case. So, man, listen, like I said, we enjoy individuals, you know, stepping up, and if y'all see something and y'all want to discuss it and you know want us to do some research, I have no problem looking to it further and you know voting and really letting the people be aware of what's going on around them, man.
See what you just pulled up? They got Dr. Sebi the same way for $15,000. It could happen to Honduras. It could happen anywhere. That's why it's like I don't know, man. It's just weird how they got it.
So look, I'm not. I know he's like a natural healer, right? I'll be hearing a lot of stuff, right? So I saw something that said his daughter was in jail, but then I saw her say, "Nah, they lying. I wasn't in jail."
Yeah, they lying.
Then I saw something that say his son got 50 years in jail, and then I saw something that say he's not in jail.
That's a lot too. That's a lot.
That's what I'm saying about this kind of like conspiracy. Like you gotta really like I gotta process facts. I don't like when people just make up stuff.
Yeah, it's just
you know why would they say that? Like everybody, this is what I'm saying is that's why I say you gotta look at both sides. right? Because they're gonna put that in the government, but the lady not even in jail. She said herself, why they saying this?
I don't know. But yeah, everybody's seen it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't like that kind of stuff. That's why I don't just go off what I read. I got to do some research. I got to check stuff out. Like a certain story might put my antennas up, but I got to check it out for myself to see. And even though nothing is 100%, I more rather believe something that comes from a reputable source, or want to process something that comes from a reputable source than something that just comes from e-news online.
All right, last one for the day, y'all. I just need to know anybody got kids that's still in school right now, like they're still currently attending school.
I got grandkids. My kids grown. I don't have no
grandkids, nieces, nephews. I need to know. Whatever state you're living in, how many picture days are there for? Let's just say elementary school. How many days are picture day?
When my kids was in school, I think they took pictures twice a year. There you go, two times a year. When we was in school, I think it was once a year.
Okay.
Unless you was like doing graduation pictures or something like that, different. But it went from 1 to 2 that I know of.
All right, anybody in the chat, if you got children or grandkids or
just to add on to that though, these days they have a lot of things in school that's more conducive because they have pajama day, this day, that day. We never had none of that shit. We wasn't coming to school no motherfucking pajamas on. Oh, can I curse?
Yeah. On the panel, you can kind of free.
So we never had none of that. So these days, I don't understand. There's two things I don't understand that's going on today because I'm not involved. I don't understand school, right? And I don't understand jail because I ain't been in jail since '92, so I don't know how jail go, and I don't know what's going on with the slippers, the Crocs in school. And let me just add, this is like kind of like a little joke. Right now, I know these days these kids' feet is made out of concrete, so they can wear Crocs in the winter. Don't
man.
I understand that.
I don't even want to stop, man.
No, listen. Last week it rained every day. They still had on Crocs. You can't tell me that your feet wasn't wet.
Listen,
your feet might not be cold. You can't tell me your feet wasn't wet last week.
Listen. Let them get away with the Crocs. They can have that. I don't understand 90 degrees outside and you got on a hoodie. I don't understand that.
All year round though. They only wear coats. They didn't wear no coats this year. You didn't see no big goose down on.
80 degrees, 20 degrees. All I got on hoodie. That's it. Shorts, hoodie. Like what did you like?
In the summertime, you gonna
these kids different, man.
I was always told you're gonna get pneumonia if you. First of all, you ain't had to tell me to put out no coat because I'll be cold. I'm putting on a coat, scarf, scully, all that, boots. I ain't wearing no canvas sneakers in no snow. I wear boots when it's cold outside. When it's under 30 degrees, I'm gonna put boots on my feet.
That's
but I guess we old school. This
new generation, they
Crocs in the rain and slippers. You wearing slides and it's raining outside. I don't understand that.
Crocs to gym. Listen, a lot of you not my, I don't even put them out here like that. But my son,
you're letting them play gym in Crocs though.
My son, I'm like, yo, let's go get you some, back to school sneakers. Da 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 da. All right, good inside the mall. I'm like, yo, what you want? Oh, I don't really see nothing. All right, so I'll give him the money. He go get some Crocs.
Well, only thing that's good about that, you could get like 5 pair of Crocs for a pair of Jordans and still have money to go to the movies.
You got to.
But when it rain and snow, what you gonna do?
They win though. Listen, these kids got on Crocs with snow on the ground. Yo. I don't understand how they feet not cold.
You got to understand. It's more of a publicity thing.
It's a style thing.
Yeah, because
I ain't to fit in.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They told me I was crazy when I was young, and I got the Adidas and took the laces out like Run DMC, and they're like, "Yo, what are you dumb? Like you gonna lose your sneakers?" They wasn't never lying.
But we didn't do that in the wintertime though. You knew that if you didn't put them motherfucking shoestrings in when it get cold, your feet was gonna be cold. You knew that.
Listen.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Listen, we wasn't wearing no Hercules slippers to school, man. We ain't do that.
First of all, you can't fight in those slides. I don't know where they come from. You can't fight in those slides. But even if you slip them off in school, you on that marble floor or that cement, whatever that tile with socks on, you still gonna be sliding.
But and you can't run in them skinny jeans.
But the people
you can't run in those slides either.
You're not getting up to wasn't doing that.
You're gonna twist your whole ankle.
The people they looking up to are doing the same thing you're talking about. They're wearing Crocs and they're wearing skinny jeans and everything. The people that they idolize are doing that.
And that's why you see them getting beat up too. That's why you see them losing all their fights in the tight pants.
I mean, yeah.
Because he couldn't even duck. He couldn't even duck.
Oh man, you can't bob and weave them tight pants.
On my legs, yo. For real. My legs gotta have movement. I cannot wear them tight pants all on my calves.
Oh, Mac, salute, Queen.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Oh, Mac, how you?
I'm fine. But I just came up here to say this. Them wearing those Crocs now, it's like when y'all was wearing Timberlands in the summertime.
Thank you. Thank you.
But Timberlands are insulated. Your feet was not sweating. You
was
in
the
summertime.
No. Listen. It's the same thing as when y'all was wearing the Timberland boots
with shorts on.
With shorts on.
Come on, man. Come on.
And some of y'all also had on sweat hoods. Not all of y'all.
No.
Not all of y'all. Not all of y'all.
Listen, if somebody, when I was little, if you came outside in the summertime and you had on a hoodie, it only one thing happened. You got whooped last night with a extension cord and you don't want to show the whoop. You're going to be outside, no long sleeves, and no 90 degrees. You lost your mind. You know, your friend came out with long pants and a long shirt. Either all his shorts was dirty, he ain't had nothing else to put on, or he got whooped with that extension cord and he got all the whoops that he don't want to show.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But I was what y'all saying, that's the same thing I used to say when I used to see guys in the summertime with shorts and them Timberland boots on. Especially the
insulated though. That's more rational. Timberlands in the summer is 10 times more rational than Crocs in the winter.
Man, there was a time we wore these long ass t-shirts that hang all the way down to your knees. Come on, man.
I was just talking to my boy about that the other day. That oversized clothes was a terrible era for us. That was a bad era. The oversized clothes was a bad era.
So was the when you had the socks that you squinched down and you had like 2-3 pair on. So was that.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I like that era because I had that's when I was on my Gap. I had the matching Gap shorts with the 2 color socks. Yo, that was a good look for me. I ain't even going front. I was heavy on that.
I'm just saying. See, to them, those Crocs is a good look.
Yeah. Listen what I'm saying. Style is one thing. You outside with holes in your shoes with snow on the ground. Your feet are cold.
No, facts. But they like it.
I don't want the kids to get upset at me, but Crocs is just like wearing Skechers. You might as well put on them blinky ass Skechers with the rolling wheels at the back. Wearing them today in school.
Where would you want? Ladies and old people could wear Skechers all they want. Crocs, Uggs, and Skechers are all lady shoes to me. Nurses were the first ones to wear Crocs. Nurses was wearing Crocs before anybody was wearing.
No. Any male that put them little trinkets on your Crocs, you, my friend, we allegedly there's something.
That's the style, though. That's the style, because all my nephews got all them shits. I step on their Crocs every time I see them too.
See, listen,
they already know. My nephews already know. You come around me with some Crocs on, I'm gonna step on your feet on purpose. I do it all the time, straight up and down.
You got a Crocs, but to put on them little trinkets on your Crocs as a male,
that's the style. Listen, I bought my aunt some Crocs and all the trinkets. She took all the trinkets out.
See, listen, Crocs were made for doctors and nurses because they stand on their feet all day. And somehow it became a fashion.
People swear by them though. Like people say they're very comfortable. I'm just not.
They are. No, they are.
Wearing no
When they
Crocs,
started
no
letting them wear them into fast food, that's when they just got out of control. Because all the young people that work in the fast food now they wearing them outside after work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it takes so long for you to get your order sometimes. They sliding across the floor. With them shit Crocs
No,
on.
but see,
But they
the-
supposed to be slide resistant. They supposed to
they
be good
are
for the
if they the real Crocs. If they not the real Crocs, then yeah, they
No,
gonna
they
slide
screech.
across
They
the floor.
screech.
But the real Crocs, you're
No, they
not
screech.
sliding
You're not
anywhere.
gonna slide.
Yeah,
The
they
only
skin
problem with
resistant.
that though, if you move too fast, the way you gonna twist your whole ankle, cause the sole ain't gonna give. Your
Well,
whole ankle gonna twist.
your
You ain't
toe
got-
might come out the front of the Croc.
and Crocs are. I ain't gonna use the word cheap because I don't like to cut on people, but Crocs are low cost.
Yes,
You shouldn't have no raggedy
please.
Crocs on.
Right, because they wasn't. They are for working, just like Timberlands was construction.
But I'm
And
saying
we-
you start out
and-
with dirty, raggedy Crocs. You should be able to get some more Crocs. No, because they look nasty. It's
Listen,
better that
I'd rather them wear
nasty Crocs.
Vans than wear them damn Crocs. I could tolerate, seeing, bunch of Vans running around.
Ladies,
It's not as comfortable.
fine.
It's not as comfortable.
Ladies
see,
for sketches, fine.
Vans
Man got no
is-
business wearing no thick ass sketches for real.
Yeah, see, Vans is the modern day Pro-Keds and 69ers.
Vans are acceptable in certain circles
Big
though.
boys.
Like
Big
we
boys.
like I know people that wear Vans. Me,
Yeah,
they not
I
my style.
can accept those.
I ain't gonna crap on them. I'm gonna just say they not my style. I'm not a Van type of dude. But if that's your budget,
Yeah,
you gotta
salute,
wear what you
King.
gotta wear. If that's all you could afford, you gotta wear what you gotta wear.
Oh,
Vans
that's
is
you,
fine.
Wise? Yeah, that's you, Wise. Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. You keep me laughing.
I mean, no, for real though, because I come.
No,
from
I
the
know that's why it be funny because you be for
can't
real.
be cutting on nobody that gotta wear Vans. Like I said, if that's what you gotta wear, that's what you gotta wear. But me personally,
If you gotta
I'm not
wear
buying
Crocs, if that's what you gotta wear, no shade, no game. I'm just saying, if you have an alternative than wearing some Crocs in the snow, choose the alternative, man.
But these kids is wearing Crocs by choice. And you tell you the truth, if you think about it, these kids coming up 10 times better than us. They don't gotta do none of the shit that we had to do. A lot of these kids' moms do got jobs. They got $400 phones. Ain't none of our mama bought us no $400. Ain't none of our mama bought us no one thing that cost
$1,000 phones.
Yeah.
My phone $14,000 easy.
I'll be on the bus. Every kid on that bus got an iPhone. I got a $200 phone. I can't afford an iPhone. I'm telling you, for real. These kids got on $300 sneakers with no job and a flat book bag. I don't even understand that. You got a book bag with no books in it and $300 sneakers on. I don't understand it. I don't understand.
Because they use laptops and tablets now.
Yeah,
Ooh,
what up,
salute,
man?
salute. Man, salute everybody. What up?
Peace, yeah.
Peace.
Man,
Mac, what up, baby?
How you doing? How you been, yeah?
Man, I'm blessed, baby. Blessed, no complaints.
I think we smarter than these kids are today too, because we had to get in there and do the research and get in these books. Everything on the tablet, it's too easy to get the information.
Exactly. That's why a lot of them they're getting the education to pass, but they're not getting the education to stick.
That's why I said we smarter than them. They can't even sign their name. And they don't even teach these. And now that's not their fault though. I had to teach my kids how to write cursive. I didn't know they took it out of the school.
That's a fact.
Well, it's a lot of
when
times.
I took them to get their Summer U papers and it say sign and print, my daughter print 2 times. I was like, you can't read? She was like, Dad, I don't know. I said, what you mean you don't know how to write cursive?
They
I
stopped.
started yelling at her. She was like, no, they didn't teach. I said, what you mean they didn't teach her? It's in the
Yeah, they
paper. She was
stopped
like,
teaching.
no. I went to the school. It said, what? They said they took it out of curriculum.
The computers are there to give you more.
Oh, nah, listen, I was involved. I didn't get my high school diploma like I was supposed to. Every last one of my kids graduated high school.
Say it again, bro. I wind up
I
mad.
got a GED though.
I wind up getting my GED.
They all
All
knew
three of
me
my
in
girls
every
went to
school,
college.
in every school that my kids went to, from pre-K until they graduated. They know what it is when Mr. Smith come here.
Yeah.
They know who I am. They know what time it is. If she wrong, y'all gonna hear some yelling in here. And if she right, y'all gonna hear some yelling in here. Mr. Smith is a yelling.
That's real parenting.
Yep.
They know.
That's real parenting right there, man.
Listen, I grabbed my daughter throat in the classroom. The teacher said, Mr. Smith, you got to do that when we not looking.
Yeah, fuck that.
I said, you was looking when she was in here cursing your ass out, wasn't you?
Exactly.
Well,
Shut
I've been
up, man.
banned I've been banned from the school before. I've been banned where
I
the
got put
parents
out but
teacher
not
meeting,
banned. I did
they
get
had to come to
escorted
my
out.
house.
I got escorted out.
You
But the
got
teacher
Man,
was wrong.
hey, I cut up in
escorted out,
school.
but the teacher was wrong.
I cut up in school one time acting crazy. My mama came and whipped my ass in front of the class and sat in the class next to me all week and made me answer every fucking question asked.
This little boy threw a soccer ball in my daughter's face.
Oh,
My daughter whooped that boy so bad. The gym teacher, another gym teacher, and like 4 kids had to get her off of that boy.
mhm.
Scratched her face up and everything. They called the police and all that, had to go to the school. I said, what happened? The little boy said he admitted that he threw the ball in my daughter's face. And the father said, but she didn't have to do that. I went crazy.
You should have hit him in his eye.
They wouldn't let me.
Yeah, he
They
should
wouldn't
have
let me.
got, he should have got raccoon eyes.
I got escorted out of that school by the police and the security.
Jesus.
Straight up and down. It was one of those, listen, leave or go to jail. We understand,
Yeah.
but leave or go to jail. They escorted me up out of there, though. For real.
The internet and the the so-called acceptance in society, they done messed our kids up. I was all for uniforms in school because man, kids is treacherous, man. Everybody can't afford top shelf. You know what I'm saying? For real. And that's where the disconnect comes.
Uniform was a beautiful thing.
That was the best thing could happen.
It made all the kids equal. I
Yep.
could attest to that because I got teased a lot when I was young.
Man, bro, niggas had the mics. I had pro wings, bro.
Man, listen.
Uniform, it definitely, and as a parent, it helped me out a lot too because I ain't had to worry about the latest. I just went and got whatever it was. Whatever it was. They had a
That's
lot
how I
of
learned how to fight, man. I learned how to fight because I was out of style. I ain't had no Lees or Levi's.
To tell you the truth, the kids look nice when they all in uniform like that.
Yep.
All
Yep.
They look better.
Man,
But it was still kids that was getting in trouble because their parents were refusing to put the uniform on them. They were still sending them to school in their nice street clothes.
You know, we definitely gonna do a trip down memory lane because you know a lot of us who was outside on a positive aspect. There's a lot of things that we did in our childhood that these kids nowadays, you know, aren't experiencing. You know,
They don't play. That's because
They don't even play kick the can. Y'all remember kick the can?
These kids smoke, dance, and fight. That's what they do.
That's why the majority of our kids obese.
And have sex. That's all they know how to do. They don't know how to do nothing else.
They don't know how to play Red Rover. They don't know how to play hot peas and butter.
No double dutch.
Listen,
if we was lucky, we rode a bike and we walked everywhere.
Our baby mamas might. None of our daughters know how to jump double dutch.
I'm
They
just
don't know
saying,
hopscotch. None of that shit.
TR know how to turn double dutch. I'm letting everybody know too. He used to be out there, go grab a rope and turn double dutch.
Turn double dutch, man, for real.
He a double dutch turner.
Hide go feet.
And I jumped a little bit too.
Yeah, but see, the guy that was turning that rope was getting all the girls.
See, that was me. I said the turning.
Double dutch turner.
Me and my eyes, I always hung near the girls. Always. And I had the sister. You know when you got the sister, you got the friend that's going to spend the night.
Yeah, that was me. I had like 6 big girl cousins. Man, I stayed with my cousins.
You got the friend that's going to spend the night. Now, the downside to having the sister, you always going to have to fight when you got the sister.
Yep.
Because somebody going to violate. That's the downside. Unless she's the big sister, which is even worse, because now your big sister got to fight for you.
Yeah.
Well, for being a little sister, I think if my brothers was here, they would tell you being a little sister is the worst.
Man, I had a big cousin.
My little sister
had a
had no
big cousin.
power. Nobody ever had to listen to her. And
We don't know. No. It ain't that we have any power, but we know how to get rid of the girls we don't like.
I had a big cousin that played man, female cousin. She was a basketball star and she knew how to fight like crazy. Before I could, anytime somebody jumped at me, before I could even get started, my big girl cousin whooped their ass. And I'm sitting there looking stupid. But she protected us. She
And
protected
them
us.
girls ain't never want to mess with you, right?
Hey, man, no. My big cousin used to beat dudes up, huh?
had to fight for them until they got old enough. That's the crazy part, though. When the power shift, because as a man, at some point, you're gonna be stronger than your sister, no matter what. Because you be taking a lot of L's when you got the big sister, but when you put down, the whole thing changed now. The
Yeah,
power
big sister beat your ass.
and this is a worse change. I went through this. When the little brother kicked the big brother ass, it's really way different now.
Hey, bro, I beat my big brother up one time. He still to this day don't remember it. He used to beat me up every day, bust my nose. My nose used to bleed easy. And they would bust my nose every single day. One summer morning, he coming in the room, I'm going out, he bumped me. And I straight put paws on him. He still don't remember it to this day. Only time I whooped my big bro.
It's only one time I had.
He remember. Trust me, he remember.
Yeah, he took it easy.
Well, growing up, we had a lot of fights, but it wasn't really a fight because he used to kick my ass all the time.
They wasn't fighting.
What shit got different when I really learned that? Because I used to be scared to fight on back. When I learned that I could take some punches and I could hit back, shit was different. Now, I mean, my middle brother never came outside. You know, I'm like, yo, bro, you don't even know. I'm out here into all kind of shit. You gonna watch your mouth now.
Only person my big brother Anthony. He was the only dude I was ever afraid of.
He did not think it was gonna go that way. It was a whole big respect thing after that, though. But he never yelled at me no more.
My mother used to get mad at me because I was bigger than my big brother. She used to whip his ass dead, fight him out. Man, I wouldn't fight him back. I was shoot that little nigga, man, he was crazy. My big brother was crazy.
It's a fear that we have, not even just with your big brother. It's just it's something about when you don't know. Like some people, you just not scared of them. You don't really know that you could kick their ass, but it's something that's gonna tell you it's going whatever.
It's the energy. It's the energy and the tone.
But then there's certain people, they just got that thing where it ain't gonna go unless they touch you. Like if they invite you to do it, you're gonna be like, but if they touch you, it's go time. There's some people that you just know you can't kick their ass. That's just how it is. You just know. You saw them put the paws on other people, but they know you'll stab them.
You might could have whooped them, but you had already psyched yourself out that you couldn't win.
Yeah, you do though. It's like that though. In the street, it's like that. There's nobody that's going to tell me there was never nobody they wasn't scared of, or unless they just had like that type of upbringing, or they just know they had people to go get. People that didn't have nobody to go get moved a little different.
Man, we had these Walker brothers. It was about 6 brothers in every age bracket. They had one all the way up to damn near 21. Man, they used to bully the shit out of everybody. That's why I'm scared of. Cause them little niggas can fight, man. Then they bank it.
I'm gonna drop a name right now. The LeGrands. Every last one of them wasn't tough. Every last one of them wasn't tough.
No.
But that name, they used to bully you with the name.
Yeah.
It get annoying though when they keep dropping that name.
Shout out to the LeGrands, man.
F y'all, man.
Man, them damn Walkers, man. They was a handful.
Yeah, but some of them, that was a big family though. And even the girls could fight, but just not all of them.
Matter of fact, I covered them in the book a little bit, but I'm gonna actually like that whole LeGrand, like the history, what made everybody, you know, the myth of the LeGrands. Up to this day, I really don't know per se why everybody was so scared of that.
Because the name, and there was a lot of them. Chip, when you got people to go get, you understand what I'm saying? It's like us, you know, some of us grew up with a lot of people in the house. Some grew up with a few people in the house, right? Some of us grew up with 4 or 5 sets of cousins and aunts on the same block. It's like 15 of y'all.
Yeah.
So only 5 of y'all got to be able to fight.
You can't. It's no win.
But y'all move together. The littlest one gonna have the biggest mouth. The one
Yeah.
that can fight the least gonna be popping the most stuff. and
Yeah.
start the most
Man,
stuff.
it was the numbers
They
game,
got
man.
sisters. Oh, when sisters got a brother that can fight, they just think they could just say anything they want to you.
See, but the era we came from, all you had to worry about was an ass whipping.
They gonna
It
tell
wasn't all
you,
that killing. You know what I'm saying? We
your
came to
brother,
fighting, bro.
go get them. I'm tired of you. Go get your brother. One of us gonna get our ass kicked today.
Yeah.
And that's where I come from anyway. At some point, you're gonna have to fight it out.
You're gonna have to fight.
One of us today gonna have to get their ass kicked. That is it. Plus, like I went through so much shit. There was so much shit going on in my house. Any given day, I was a powder keg. You picked the wrong day to say something to me, I'm going to the emergency room.
My brother just reminded me. Matter of fact, it was last night. He said, "You remember, my pops was a Mason. He used to have big trash bags of weed, right? I still a Crown Royal bag of weed, take it to school. I'm telling everybody I'm a drug dealer. I'm about 4th grade, bro. Got this one. It got around to my brother that I had the weed. Man, this nigga called me before class, beat me up, took the weed. I'm telling mama. This nigga never gave the weed back and hung that over my head for about 2 years. Real.
Let me tell y'all a quick story. This is something that could be verified through not anybody, but a lot of people from FAP or anybody that went to 210. 1984, I was in the 7th grade. First school I went to when I moved to Brooklyn was 210. I ain't know nothing. I came from Corona, Queens. I knew about the street, but their street game was different. Right? We used to play 21, and then Brooklyn was playing Utah. It was the same game, but it was different. But anyway, I'm in the class. I'm real quiet. I don't know nobody. Like, I don't know not even one person in this whole school. I don't got none of my family there, none of that. I'm there, I'm in the class. This may be like my 4th or 5th day of school. All of a sudden, it's always somebody that just don't like you, especially since I'm light skinned. It's just always somebody that gotta try you. So this dude, he would just keep on popping shit. I think his name was like Greco or something like that, right? But once he started, like all of them was just start. It was just like 5 or 6 motherfuckers that used to just fuck with me. This went on for like 2 weeks. Every day they was fucking with me. I think one day, like early in the morning, something happened. My mom's had like did something to me, so I came outside on fire. Went all the way to the school. I was like, yo, any one of those motherfuckers say something to me today, the first one that say something to me, I'm gonna blank out. It just so happened as soon as I get inside the school, right in the hallway, like all of them was just there. They start surrounding me. When I say I blanked out, yo, I really just went on some real retarded shit. I just start screaming and swinging. Just punching. I punched like 4 of them motherfuckers in the face. After that, the security came, got me up off of them motherfuckers. They was my mans every day after that. Yo, like you crazy. They start calling me.
Exactly.
Yo, like
man,
you crazy.
That happened to me and my man. But my mom moved us out of the projects. She moved us to the Hunnits, which so-called was the suburbs. But by us being from the projects, when we moved out there, everybody wanted to test our, testosterone, because the project's supposed to be, the spots. We fought. I got out there my 6th grade year. I had to fight every day for that entire 6th grade year. But man, me, my brother, and my little cousin, you can still scream our name till this day, because man, wasn't no quit in us, and they learned. They definitely learned, man. But we had to fight every fucking day.
I never had so many fights in my life until I moved to Brooklyn. You right about that. Yo, I fought everybody on my block. One thing about Brooklyn, and the way it was outside, these days it's all about weapons and all that. You gonna have to fight. The pecking order have to be established. You gotta know who could be who. Shit, we talked about this. There was a lot of people back in the day that was outside. They was on the block with a lot of stuff was going on. They was not doing the same thing. A lot of people was outside getting smacked. You was outside getting smacked.
Or they'll walk every other around every other block, then they'll come down the block.
Yo,
Like,
they had dudes really, and I know you could attest to this, Chip, where you mess with a motherfucker so much to where you just started feeling bad. You just left him alone because you felt bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my man now. I kicked your ass like 27 times for no reason. I'm going to leave you alone now.
Yeah, it was a lot of that in our era, man.
Just talking shit. Oh, back in the days, back in the days, you wasn't none of that. Back in the days, you was getting your ass kicked. I remember.
Yeah, man. That's why I hate bullies. I hated bullies, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I despise bullies, yo.
No story. You can check it out. Go up FAP. There's no stories of nobody that was just beating Wise ass. That's not out there. That's not out there. And I'm live on this chat. It could be verified. Now, I ain't never going to say that I won every fight. But in those streets, my fight record is probably like 120. I can live with that. I took some L's.
My brother, my best friend, he like my bro. He said, yeah. He said, man, do you realize I ain't never seen you lose a fight? It was like, but it wasn't that I was so tough. It was that, man, I was scared, bro. And that, man, as soon as they come, man, I lost it because I was too scared to take a L. And then I had to look at my brothers. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me fight.
I grew up on hit first. Absolutely.
So as the energy change, ain't nothing else to talk about. I'm rocking you.
You don't always gotta fight. I'm talking about when you know that is about to go down, swing first.
Swing first.
Don't stand there with your hands in your pocket arguing with nobody. I seen so many people get knocked out, not making eye contact.
Yep.
You having a best of you gotta watch what a person do it.
I'd rather jump the gun and hit you instead of get hit.
Share the story with y'all, man. Like, you know, God bless you. You know, T.R., my cousin right here, T.R. Book, right? My mother, now, just brief history. So all my uncles, all of them was pro and semi-pro boxers. You can pull their records up from England, the Biggs family, all of them. They done sparred and fought with the best of them. So my mother naturally had hands. And of course, you know, when your father is a hustler and your mother, you know, got all these brothers in it, you know, you had to fight. And there's one thing she always told us, man. She always told us, swing first and make sure you get the last hit. People don't remember what happened in the middle. Swing first and make sure whenever they break it up that you get the last hit.
You the last one that's slow.
That's the only thing they're going to remember about the fight.
I was a little good for that. Especially if you was getting the best of me, I ain't going to lie. If we was tussling and you was getting the best of me and they break it up and I see a shot, I'm definitely going to take that shot.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm going to get that punch. You 100 about that.
I had
to let it go again.
My thing was I hit a lot of people that I wasn't even for the fight. Never don't grab me.
Don't grab me. Oh yeah, don't grab me.
Grab me, yo.
Don't hold me when I'm fighting. Don't do
that. You mad? I'm gonna turn around and air your ass out. I done hit a bunch of people that wasn't even in the fight for grabbing me. Don't because if you grab me and I get hit, I'm a pester your ass up.
Now I got hit like that a couple of times from motherfuckers grabbing me. Do not, because you know what they like to do? They come from behind you and grab your arm to your side, but don't grab the other person. My whole
exactly.
Now you don't let this dude get a hook off of me. Now I got to get him and then turn around and get you too.
That's real.
That's a fact. But you know, salute to everybody in the chat, man. This is wonderful, awesome conversation that we had today. Hopefully, you know, everybody learned something from coming through to the live.
I'm going to check out that whole
definitely from now on. You know, if you're a person that don't like banks, you know, make sure that you have a way of documenting your cash, because you know, traveling, they can just confiscate your cash, and then you gotta go through
get a cashier check
to get your money back.
Yeah, I've been through it.
It's crazy, man.
I did a California trip, Chip. Got to the airport, man. I had too much money. They took my money.
Yeah.
And they straight up just took my money, bro.
Yeah, that's exactly what we covered today.
You signed the paper? Did you sign the paper to say they can have it?
Nah, not at all.
Oh, you see what I'm saying? You see, that's what I want to know. Did you sign that paper to say I don't
This is what they did. I used to live in California. Now, when I was there,
how much
it was like almost 10 bands.
Okay. Now tell your story.
When I lived in Cali, Ontario Airport was where everybody flew into instead of going all the way to LAX. Now, years later, I'm going back, and I got my man meeting us from Atlanta. All us get into Ontario. Now, today,
look at the 2 words that he said. Atlanta and California.
Atlanta and California.
now, Ontario today, only Spanish people come into that airport. I didn't know that. As soon as they saw blacks and then they did the connection, man, they thought they straight snatched all our ass up, had us in the back up in that room and took all our money, man.
We literally, before you came on, we really were just talking about that. And they definitely said flying out of Atlanta, a known drug area, to fly into California, another known drug area, is the reason why they taking people money. That's
they had an illusion of what they assumed we was about to do.
So you never fought for your money? You just left it like whatever?
I left it, bro, because, man, you know how I go. Allegedly, I might have been ready to do what they was thinking I was going to do.
Oh, but look at what your caller said, though. You know, if you know that is illegal, you don't get yourself the headache. You just keep doing it again.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna poke the bear.
That makes complete sense. I don't throw no rocks at it. You take that loss. That's part of the game. That right there is part of the game. So I'd rather they lock my money up than lock me up.
Definitely, man. But again, salute to everybody on the panel. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Let me go grab something to eat. Wednesday we up here, with some more fire content. We got a couple cases that we're kind of reluctant to do, but we're gonna get to them. Also, I'm gonna start trying to do a positive as well as a negative one. So one where it ain't all doom and gloom and treacherous, with something where it's more so inspirational. I should say. So that
the car story was actually pretty good though. Like, 'cause there's a lot of people that don't know your car's recording you. That was a good story, Chip.
Yeah. From now on, just know any car that got all the bells and whistles, the technological pack, you definitely be recorded.
Yeah.
And they can report that to your insurance agency, and your insurance can go up by up to
80% is wild though. Raising my insurance 80% off a report is wild.
That's sickening.
Hey, big Chip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just have to ride down on you upside. I feel like you ain't. We right up the street, bro.
Listen,
I'm gonna just ride up on you.
I got your stuff right in. I got it in the truck with me. So any given day, matter of fact, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah.
When I get up tomorrow, I'm gonna hit you, and I'll swing by and drop it to you. I got some.
No doubt, man. No doubt for sure.
No doubt. But everybody, salute y'all. Enjoy the evening. Get to some good content. Other than that, we're gonna get up off here, and it'll be the same Super Trife time, Super Trife channel.
All right. Salute to the panel.
Hey, salute to everybody on the panel and the chat. Everybody be safe, man.